Hello, Matt coming from Reborn Mind, Body, Soul. In this video, I'm going to be talking to you about what it takes to win. So to start out, we want to develop a strong work ethic. We want to develop this mentality of one more. So if your coach asks you in the gym, I want to see 10 reps out of you, you want to develop a mentality where you're like, I'm going to do 11. If your sales manager asks you, I want to see 10 phone calls out of you today, you want to develop this mentality like, I'm going to do 11 phone calls. Because if you keep adding these extra reps on everything you do, they start accumulating, and then you can get your results faster, bigger, stronger. And often if you're in this growth mindset, you're always looking for ways to optimize your life and get, your results at a more optimized way. And this way, if you're adding that extra step, this one more mentality, you're going to get the results a lot quicker. And so I'm reading this book recently, and it's called How to Lead by David Rubinstein. And he's interviewed top CEOs from around the world. And he's noticed an interesting trend out of all these people. And what he noticed was the people that excel early on in life versus the people that excel in their latter life, so the last third of their life, is a key difference. When the people that excelled early on in life, a lot of them were gifted. A lot of them were gifted with natural talent, which allowed them not really to put much work ethic in. But like in my case, the people at the later part of their life that's seen substantial success is they've had to put an effort. They've had to develop a hard work ethic in order to get to where they're at. And they weren't gifted with talent. They had to be hours and hours and be hours at their craft. And so we want to develop this mentality of do more for what you're paid for, and eventually you'll get paid more for what you do. So I'm constantly looking out in my network saying like, how can I add value? What do they want? What is it that they need? Even at a hangout, when I'm about to leave, I always ask people in my network, I'm like, hey man, what do you need help with right now? Maybe I know someone, maybe I can connect you with someone, maybe I have some talent or I'm connected to this person that I can connect you to, because people of value are constantly looking for value. And if you can just provide them value, eventually you're going to get paid very well in return. And so while we're developing this one more mentality, we also want to develop a do-it-now personality. So you often see people that are really successful, they do it instantly. They don't make excuses. They don't waste their time. They go, you know what? Oh, you want to do it now? Just yesterday, I was with this really great guy. His name's Mike Chang, and he's flow. He teaches flow and a workout effort. And so one of the things we just started doing is he started talking about his craft, and then right there on the spot, we just started training without asking or anything. But it's because I want to learn it right now. And I was in the proper clothing, but I just started sweating in my gear because I was like, I want to learn this now. So if you're wanting to win, you want to develop a do-it-now personality. And so this leads me to the compound effect, the 8th wonder in the world discovered by Albert Einstein. So if you don't know the compound effect, I definitely recommend looking deeper into it, but it states that effort over a period of time will start substantially growing. That's why you invest in finances early on. In the later part of your life, it starts compounding and growing and growing. And what happens is that consistent effort breaks down all barriers. So for me right now, like filming these videos, this consistent effort that I keep putting out videos and keep editing videos, it's like at some point I'm going to break down all these layers and I'm going to get better at it over time. But you have to keep putting in that consistent effort. And so let's look at someone. Say, for example, the same person with the same talent are looking to make a video, right? And this person with the same person, so there's two people, and one person makes 10 videos, and the other person makes 30 videos in the same period of time. Who do you think's going to get better? So that's the thing too, right? We want to think about this. The more volume you do, the better, the faster, the quicker you're going to get at mastering your craft. And so different effort equals different results. So if one person's putting in more effort, they're going to see better results under the circumstance that they started out at the same time with the same talent. So 3 or 4 mentalities that we want to develop in order to win. First, we get out of life what we think we deserve. This is really important. We get out of life what we think we deserve. So if we're under the understanding that, you know what, by me putting in all this work, by putting in all this effort, I deserve to see results in my YouTube channel. I deserve to receive subscribers, and I deserve a business that I can work digitally because of the results that I'm getting and the effort I'm putting in. I'm going to get that because I think I deserve it. But if you're not putting in much effort, you're not going to see much results, and then you don't think you really deserve it because you haven't really been putting in the work. So understand that we get out of life what we think we deserve. Number 2, the more reps we do, the higher chance that we're going to get results and productivity. So the more effort we put in, the more we embody ourselves, the more we put ourselves into a craft, the better we're going to yield results and the higher productivity we're going to have in any of these endeavors. So increase your reps. And third, we want to do the right things long enough consistently. This is really important. We want to do the right things long enough consistently. So we can't get good at something if we just put effort in here and there and you jump in and you jump out. It's got to be that consistent grind, that consistent effort towards getting better at your craft. And that leads me to point number 4. And this is, I think this arguably is one of the biggest talents or skills that someone can have and acquire within themselves, is being consistent. If you are not consistent on anything you do, how can you get better? So you want to develop this consistent mentality. We're so quick to get the result. We want the following, we want all this money, we want a good body, but it's about slowly putting in the 0.001 wins. So I hope that this has added value to you. If you're looking to develop a winning mentality, you're looking to win in your life, start to do some of these steps. Start to think about your reality in a different way, and maybe you're already doing that, and I congratulate you for that. So with that, I share my peace and I share my love. Until next time.